What's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're taking a look at Golgari because there's some prize fights going on in the Fight Club. Or, actually, I guess we should say surprise fights. Because we're going to be playing the typical, Fight Club with the Obliterator, try to fight their stuff or whatever. But how cool would it be if your opponent made an attack and you could actually sneak them into play with the Smuggler surprise? Now, I don't know how often this is going to happen, but it actually seems like a lot of fun. So, going down the list, we're going to play some Cut Down, because early removal. Tiny Bones, because this card's just good in general. And if we are killing their stuff, then we have a chance to get whatever's in their graveyard. Additionally, it has Death Touch, so it allows us to work with stuff like Bushwhack and even Tail Swipe. So another way that we can take down big creatures. We are obviously going to play the Smuggler Surprise. Go for the Throat just for quality removal. Mosswood Dread Knight because, well, it's just a good card to help us find our pieces. We do have some Liliana and some Path of Peril, and it almost feels like black is, I won't say obligated, but in a lot of ways, if you're playing mid-rangey, like some Path of Peril kind of makes sense right now with the Boros Aggro, with the mono-red stuff. So we're going to play a couple copies. We go in with some Preacher of the Schism, because this card's also very good and has Death Touch. And kind of as is the theme of the deck, we're playing Glissa Sunslayer, which also has Death Touch. And of course, big bad Phyrexian Obliterator, and we're going to close things out with a couple of Shieldred the Apocalypse. So yeah, not a ton of surprises here outside of the Smuggler Surprise and the Tiny Bones just being new additions from Thunder Junction. But, as always, at the end of the video, if you'd like to download the deck list, we'll have some blue arrows down in our description. You can get it there. It'll take you to my sponsor over at Moxfield, so you can see all the cool stuff we're playing in Standard. But in the meantime, stick around, and let's see if these prize fights bring in the money in the Fight Club. Ooh, this is not great, actually. 3 lands at all, or likely, well, 2 of them are coming to play tapped. Let's keep it, though. Let's see what happens. We might find something to work with. Oh, okay, you can stay on top. You run a tough bargain. Oh, is this a control pile? This is going to be a whole lot of not fun. Alright. What do you die to? Sure, sounds good. Oh, is this the artifact deck? Alright. Well, I assume you got more things that kill stuff. They apparently do not. Assimilation Aegis. Alright, that gets rid of a thing. Sure? Because we obviously need to find lands here. We'll take this and this. But they didn't find anything. Oh, this is getting weird. Alright. I mean, I guess they could have another Aegis. Nope, they found a 4th land. Smithy. Sure, and that unfortunately is an artifact. So... Alright. We're gonna do this. Probably should be making them just discard cards here, but...
Off you go.
Okay, they're at 13. Trying to decide if I want to try to protect Shieldred or not, really, is what this is coming down to. But I think I'm just going to do this. And if they just exile our board, then I guess they do. Because that's very possible to happen here. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Could have done exactly what I wanted to do, and I didn't. So what's next? We discard a thing. Though this could get rid of token creatures. I think I'm going to get rid of it anyway. Sort of feels like if they already get there, they get there. Not a lot we can do about it. More land. I mean, might as well. We ain't doing nothing else with these. Sure, that's a body. We'll take it. Yeah, why wouldn't there be another one? Let's draw. Great, great. Put that on Phyrexian. Not that I'm sure it's going to matter too much. I'm going to get rid of this because I don't think it kills anything in this fight. Alright. They almost have enough artifacts. Well, they could get rid of stuff in the graveyard, right? Oh no, it has to be things in play. Alright. That's not a craft with artifacts. It's actually have to do it the hard way. Gonna get rid of our creature, or you want to draw 2? They're gonna draw 2. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this for the mill option. We'll put both of these in hand. Pack for 3. I don't know if they're playing counters or not. I assume they probably are. We'll discard this.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
End the turn. Maybe we can set up something where, like, by the end, we could attack with the Restless Cottage and stuff. I was gonna say, if you want to unlock a creature and stuff, I wouldn't be mad. Alright. What is that target? Oh, wait. We're gonna get to do it? Oh, we're gonna get to put... They know... Oh, they don't know we have the Smuggler surprise, though. Oh, hell. This is about to be good times, y'all. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Alright, well. I say only. This is good stuff. The funny thing here is I could just block this straight up with Glissa, and I think we just win next turn. So I'm just going to do that. The Glissa just first strikes it. We didn't even get to do the crazy Obliterator thing, but we don't have to. Yeah, alright, cool. Oh man, we'll keep this. I don't know how I'm expecting this to go, but this feels a little bit dicey. But we can at least play this on 1. We have access to go for the throat. Maybe draw a card if the opponent doesn't do anything. We'll see. This may not be that bad. Okay. Doing some things here, possibly. Put that on Phyrexian. I guess I'll attempt to draw a card here. Okay, another land. So we at least have... Oh. Some weird life gain pile? What is this? And they didn't even attack. I don't like this. I don't know what's happening. I don't feel good about it. Gonna flash another one in? This is things entering the battlefield. Alright, cool. I don't think we have any ETBs that we care about. That's fine, I guess. You know what's weird? I've had more players wreck themselves by playing that than harm me, which is pretty funny. Though, I will say, if you're worried about, like, the, artifact decks, that actually is a really good answer. Go ahead and kill this. Don't let them get off any extra cards or anything. We will play this Liliana. Make them sack that. Then we'll go ahead and play this Blooming Marsh. And now we're set up to do fun stuff with Mr. Obliterator, potentially. Rafine. You know what? As much as I want to do stuff with the Obliterator, we can't really target that right now. What I'd rather do is just play this, and we can still target Rafine with this. And just make sure we don't have to deal with it. I like that much better. I also should have made them discard first, which would have been really smart. But that's okay too.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
So they would make a decision without them knowing the extra info. Deals 4, that's fine. We could live with that with Phyrexian Obliterators on our side. That is super nifty. I don't hate that. I may have to wait for them to try to play a kill spell on our Obliterator. What this feels like. Let's see, we'll make them discard. I'm going to discard the Cavern, obviously, here.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'm going to attempt to attack. See if they're into that. Alright, well now, since they probably don't have much, there you go. Yep, that's going to do it. Yeah, the only card I could think of that mattered there at that point was going to be Fading Hope, and it wasn't likely they were playing that in that build. So once we had that clear, the opponent's left with just 2 lands, and then we've got a backup Obliterator, plus we'd get to recast the Knight and Liliana, so that was a good one. Ooh, okay, sure. If this is the I was about to say, if this is the Boros aggro deck, I was literally about to say, can we beat it if we don't get Path of Peril? But then we drew Path of Peril, so we don't have to find out. It looks like that's exactly what this is. Okay, then. Then, This is kind of a tough spot, because I sort of... I guess it doesn't matter. I could play this just to prevent some damage. Alright. Mostly because I'm just thinking about, like, what are they going to do on this turn? But it's probably... Oh, well, not that. But that's not bad for us either. Though in hindsight, if I wouldn't have tapped my mana... Okay, I was more worried about the Knight Errant, but they actually had it. Okay, well, this is going to serve me right, because... If I'd have been more patient, I would have been able to pick this off with a cut down. I think that's still what we're going to do here, though. And then if we get a land, we might get lucky and get to kill the Knight with the Tail Swipe. And we're going to take some amount of damage here anyway. But it's like, is that last card your dude? If so, I just gambled for no reason. Yep. Took a gamble. It was a bad call. Dang, that's tough. I could pick off another token here with the tail swipe. I guess I kind of gotta. Just to make sure we're not... Oh, I should have killed the bat. What am I doing? What am I doing? The bat would have been the right answer. Gosh dang it. That was a bad idea. Yeah, that was just dumb. I deserve to lose it. I played this so badly in every way. Alright. I didn't deserve to win that. Sure. I mean, we gotta find a third land, but we have a little bit of assistance. Oh, well, there it is. Named it in one note. Tiny Bones... I am not a fan of you right now. Sadly, I think it has to be Bushwhack. Mostly because we kind of need to go Glissa, die, Obliterators. Kind of how I assume this is going to go. But we'll see. We'll go Glissa first since we have a backup anyway. Tiny Bones into Go for the Throat, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I assume there won't be many things we can hit with that. And I'd rather not have to play the dance of, like, play a thing, they use the Tiny Bones, they get one of our things. Like, that would have been tough. I'm going to go with this, because I think they still have kill cards over there. I mean, you got to kill it, otherwise we're obviously blocking. That's not even a question. I mean, they might just be looking to play Shieldred or something here. Nope, Rankle's Pranks. Okay. I mean, that's a real thing. Just wipe everything out, and whoever draws the first threat, I guess, has an advantage. Alright, advantage us, I guess. I can respect that, though. Bold move, for real. Alright. Man, let me top deck a Shieldred or something here. That'd be greatness. Those can't block. Well, that's not exciting. But this at least blocks something. And we don't even mind if these die, really. Man, can't remember last time I've seen Rankle's Pranks to get the cards and sack the creatures and do the life. I mean, they hit it all. Alright. Down to 10. Of course, we're going to go to 8 because we're greedy. Pass a turn. Might as well have some extra blockers here. Don't want to get too out of control. But then we'll have a Restless Cottage ready to rock and roll. And can start removing things. Hopefully. Man, we have not missed land drops, have we? Well, that's not nice of you. Oh, Rankle's Pranks. Working overtime here. Can I activate the... I can't. Alright. I'm taking a chance here, obviously. If they draw a top deck a thing, I'm supposed to just attack there. I'm well aware. And if they top deck a legend, we're screwed. Then we just lose a life. But, you know, getting greedy. Gambling on the greed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's fun. Alright, well, I'm assuming they're holding a removal card here. I will attack for just 4. I mean, obviously, this Restless Cottage is dead, right? Uh-oh. What is this about? Oh, another long goodbye, maybe? Sacrifice a non-token creature? Sure. That's not so bad. They were just manually tapping, so it didn't tap their Merrics, which makes sense. Alright, we will get rid of this guy. And hit them. And gain the life. Also, I could have protected this as it was a 4-4, but I'm going to go ahead and see what happens. Alright, we got Smuggler Surprise, and we have a little bit of wiggle room on life now. Maybe. Yep, we're going to get rid of one of these. That's fine. Sure. Oh, Tailswipe special. Alright, well, we're going to do a little bit of work here to get our life total up, because that's important. get rid of Vlad, I guess. And see if they want to block or not. They do, since they're at 5. We'll go ahead and go up to 5. Man, double Rankles pranks. Man, this game became a mess. And they could still kill us if they have another Rankles prank to make us each lose 4 life, right? Because that's what that does? It's 4? Yeah. Oh, now they're at 7. Oh, my goodness. Okay, sure. This is amusing. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that... Okay, well, we can play that. And then we can draw, so we go to 4. Found an extra land. Play this dude. Alright, pass the turn. So now we can protect the Shieldred. Opponent goes down to 6, to 5. Alright, we got there. My goodness. This was like 8 levels of grindy. Like, credit to the opponent. They were making full use of the Rankles pranks, but my goodness. We had to go down to 1 and 2 life multiple times to get out of that one. That was a fun game, though. Alright, let's keep it. Oh my gosh. Alright. We're going to need these Path of Perils to do some work, probably. It does get a little dicey, though, because, like, part of it is, like, do I want to waste a go for the throat on something? But we'll see. Alright. Would have been nice if I really could have got away with that Tiny Bones on turn 1. Unfortunate situation, though. We do have a Path of Peril, though. But we might... Okay, well, we got to kill Godric here. That's both the right kill and minimal damage with us having the Path of Peril. So we go to 11. Alright, Tail Swipe could be good. Don't want to write that off. Okay, it wasn't immediately like creature do something, so that's good. Only 1 spell in the graveyard, so that's not the most devastating thing. Alright, turn it face up and get you some value. And they are. Okay, it's not too bad. We're still at 10 here. We can attack, make a blocker with lifelink. Play the other Preacher. Though we could get rid of something at instant speed or whatever, but we'll just have to hope they didn't draw perfect in hand. If they did, tough life for us. Alright. Codebreaker. Don't love that, but okay. Yeah. That's not what we wanted to see. Ugh. We got a double block to take 6 and gain 1? Is that how that reads? Yeah, because no other block really makes sense here. Alright, we get left with the lifelinker, though. So no, we don't. We lose both of these. Alright, well, we do what we gotta do. Being at 4 is not 0, especially when we're holding Phyrexian Obliterators. We have a Tail Swipe, which could kill something as well. We get a life linker that could possibly gain life. We could also go for Shieldred. Alright, I think we're just going to do this, and I'm going to hope to live off the tail swipe. In the turn. But we are only at 4, so we die to a lot of different things. Alright. Blue Spear, sure. Alright, we're going to block. And we're going to actually... We can get rid of more things this way. Well, they're both 2 power, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Alright, we're going to block like this. And see what they want to do. Alright, we need to let the prowess resolve. And then we will fight this. Oh, it doesn't really matter, because we took damage, so we're gonna... Never mind. We're dead. We're gonna take 3 from the lightning strike anyway. Yeah, didn't really matter. Sure, why not? We'll see if we can make this go. Alright, that'll help if this ends up being some creature-based deck. Nope. Not when they're asking for an angel there. That's not what you want to see. Okay, then. Alright, so neither of us is really doing a thing right now. They're obviously just waiting to kill something when we play it. Alright. This is just a sacrificial Shieldred. What? They didn't have a way to kill it? What type of hand do you have? Well, I feel like it would be foolish to attack now. I mean, I say that. I can use Surprise, so why not? Yeah, we'll let that first one hit. And then we'll go ahead and use this to protect it. Not the side we often get to use, but... Wish I would have drawn a land. We'd get to at least get a couple extra cards in our hand for our effort. But, yeah, we're going to end the turn. Especially if angels are showing up. If we can get an untapped land, we play Obliterator, fight an angel. I mean, worst case scenario, we could do it with either of these that also have Death Touch. But, you know. Giada and a face-down angel. I really would like to kill all of yous. This is kind of tough, right? Because we have to spend 3 mana to kill the 2/2 before it turns face up. I mean, what am I doing? We just do this, right? Because this says, does this get converted mana cost 3 or 2? I actually don't know this answer. I think it's 3. Alright. Well, if we think it's 3. Sure. Okay, it's 0. I wasn't sure. I thought it was 3 for some reason on those. But either way, we held on to the Bushwhack, which is our bigger play. Okay, well, we finally found the extra land. I think, again, we attack here. Protect our creature. Oh, okay, just some little Sekins and Duders. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and play this. But at some point, they're going to need to play an Angel. And now they could play this, the Angel of Wrath or whatever, and target Glissa? Nope, they're just saying GG's. Okay, that game was strange. Alright, let's keep it. See what we can do with it. Sure. Why not? Restless Cottage, why did you show up when you did? Alright. I think I still want to be able to go for the throat something here. And then just play the... Oh my gosh. Well. Not good. So now we can't even... I guess we get to play Restless Cottage this turn. We're going to need to find some fight spells or whatever before we can do anything here. Alright, kill that guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, having some death touch things is nice, but we need to try to do what we can here. Because I'm sure they have another 6 power thing we're going to have to find a way to deal with. Yep, exactly. Yep. And another Hammer Skull. Okay. Our work's definitely cut out for us, folks. That, however, solves a lot of problems. Yep, we can't even wait around here. We're just gonna hit the 7 ball, and that gets their whole board. Well, not true. Leaves them with one thing. Okay, good enough. Yeah, no question this is a mulligan. Alright, we'll keep and get rid of that. Ooh, do not like seeing all of these Caverner Souls. That is bad. Alright, let's go here. I mean, there's no world where I think Tiny Bones lives more than half a turn, but yeah, that makes sense. You are not a Phyrexian. However, I want to cast that on time. That's unfortunate. Alright. Oh, they didn't have a counter, though. Okay. Alright, Simulation Aegis, you do have. Hopefully you don't have another one. I don't think this... Let's see. Where it becomes attached. Oh, so if it does leave play, we do get a thing back. So that's actually pretty sweet. Alright, I actually don't mind that. Let's, I think I want to just pass here. Oh, well, I was going to use this to get us back one of those, but that kind of sucks. See, this is the tough part, because, like, I'm supposed to kill that. But I want to do the fun thing and just get back a, Oh, man. Alright. I'm going to do the fun thing, but I know this is going to backfire on us, and it's my own fault. I'm acknowledging 100% I'm supposed to kill the synthesizer. Because I already know better. But... let's attack.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the
Have us each not sacrifice, discard a thing. Because I don't think cut down's going to do much against 3/3s plus. And maybe, just maybe, they will make a token first before trying to do anything to our Obliterator. If it's more Assimilation Aegis, then we just die. Or, I guess, a Wandering Emperor or whatever. Or not Wandering... yeah, I guess that would do it. Okay. Lightning Helix. Well, that doesn't really hurt anything. This is kind of nice, all things considered.
You're gonna need a good undertaker.
Okay, so we just do this now and get rid of that? I think so. Then they gotta sack 3 things. Yeah, alright, cool. Ooh, let's keep it. Oh no. Can we find a path of peril? That's going to be the real question. Novus Inspector, sure. Take 1. So far, the answer is no. Let's go ahead and play this guy. Alright, what do we got? Looks like it'll be a big 4/4. Nope, just a straight up Emidane's Recruiter. Huh. Okay, sure, I guess. Maybe they're just going to Recruiter every turn here? Because we have seen that happen before. Alright, this was a nice find. And if we find a black land, we can just play Obliterator. Lethal Demolition, you got it. And another Recruiter is probably what's happening here. Nope. Evangelist. Alright. We will probably have to fight the Evangelist here or risk dying, right? Because that would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Plus if there's another Recruiter. Because they played that other Recruiter very just like frivolously, if that's the right word. When we attack, we do get a 1/1, which we could block something with and would gain life. So let's do that. I mean, we're blocking the same things, only we just don't kill a thing this way. Now I'm just deciding if I want to bushwhack something and go for the throat on something. I feel like the answer is yes. So let's go ahead. As much as I would like to do this with it. Well, here's the thing, though. If I wait till next turn, I could... They just have enough... Man, the problem is a creature is so small, they have plenty they could get rid of. So I don't think that solves any of our problems. Obliterator is not that scary in this fight. Let's go ahead and do this. And this is strictly just trying to minimize damage, you know? Because I'm pretty sure there's another Recruiter here. Wow. Okay, is there not? I guess not. Okay, the way they played that, I would have really thought there was going to be another Recruiter, but apparently not. Okay, that was, I guess, one of the better things that could have happened to us. I mean, we're still going to be dead next turn. So it doesn't change much. Do we just go looking for something? I guess so. Let's see what we could find. I don't know what's going to make a difference here, but you never know. I mean, we get these 2 knuckleheads, but that doesn't change a lot. That's not bad here. So now we could block, shoot, kill, and gain a life here blocking. All right, we're still holding on. Trying to make a case for ourselves. I think we just straight up play this. And then in the turn? This is one of those ones where, like, we're not dead, but we're not really alive either, you know? Sort of what this feels like. Alright, let's block this duder. Let's block one of these. Uh-oh. I thought they had something for us. Let's go ahead and get rid of a flyer, because that'll be hard to deal with later. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway. It's a little bit wasteful, but we're just narrowing down their numbers so we can try to stay alive here. We're at 6. That returns something, so they'll probably ping us for another point here. Yeah. Interesting inclusion in that deck. I think this is the first time I've seen that. But it does work in that deck. It makes sense. And that's a bigger flyer. Oh, Gleeful Demolition. Okay. Well, we'll attack with the one thing we can. Okay, we didn't draw anything useful, so I guess we just play this and die? I mean, any card kills us, right? Because we can only block 3 things. So we take 1, 2, 5. I guess technically we're at 1, unless they kill a creature or play something with haste. Okay, yeah, now we're dead. GG's. I don't know what took them so long. Alright, I guess this has to be fine. Let's see how this goes. Well, I know what I'm going to try to kill here. I think I'm just going to do it. I don't think I'm even going to wait. Search for a land, sadly. But this is why it's in here. Alright. We can play Liliana next turn. Or Preacher, I guess. And then I think we're going with Preacher next turn, since that doesn't really attack. Interesting on the Stomper, but it kind of makes sense because this can still get saddled for 4 with the Stompers. That's actually pretty cool. And Trostani. I like all those cards. Pretty sweet, actually. This unfortunately doesn't kill very much in this fight. So we can attack. They're probably not going to block. One would assume. I was saying, unless they just really want to kill that, which was a possibility. In the turn. I like the Trostani inclusion, though. I might do something like that. I was thinking about other cards to pair with the Seed, and I do like Trostani, so cool inclusion by the opponent. Dusk Animus. Alright, so we gotta deal with that next turn. I like what they're doing, though. It's a bunch of stuff that can get 4 power or whatever. Like, there's some neat things going on here. I mean, you can't saddle at instant speed. That's a sorcery. Alright, so they're just going to give that vigilance. Fair enough. So they will get to attack, make a 3/3 angel. We're likely just blocking the steed here, though, with our tiny bones. So we only have to deal with that once. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it has first strike. Ugh. Why so stupid? Alright, we'll get rid of it now. And we will attack with just this. Aw, Elspeth Smite. What? Okay, you got me. Let's see if we can find a land here. Just another Path of Peril. Okay. Well, good news is that costs 2, this costs 0, so we get to kill some things at least. I mean, we also lose our stuff, and then we're probably going to get taxed for 8 next turn, but what are we going to do otherwise? We've been stuck on lands for a long time. Alright, we take 8. I mean, we knew that was a possibility. Alright, maybe this... Ooh, wait, we gotta take 2 for that? Ugh. Ugh. Maybe we don't do that. 2, we go to 5. Even if they block, they give up 4 lands. So then we'd be at 1, but then we wouldn't be able to play Liliana. I'd have to play Preacher and then block. That's not great. Man, we got our 4th land, but we're kind of in a worse situation here. I guess we just do it. And then we'll just have to play around that. I mean, we at least have a Preacher we can cast, if nothing else happens here. But we've already seen they have... Well, if they have hard-hitting Question, that doesn't help them. Alright, they're not attacking. Great, great, great. We have to buy a little bit of time there. And we did find another land, so that's good. Don't play a creature. Dang it. I was going to say, then we could play Liliana. It would be great. Alright. We can also attack with this, but they could block. Let's go Liliana first. Make them sack a thing. Actually, whoa. Let's cancel that. If we do this, they have to sack that, and then we make them lose. Yeah, let's do that instead. So that way they don't even get the choice to sack that. Alright, then we'll attack with this. Because we're also making a blocker in the process. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not even worried about that. Cenote Scouts explores and finds an outcast Trailblazer, which goes to the graveyard. Love it. We got enough life now, so what if we attack for 5? We also don't have to take damage now either. And then we just play another one of these. Then we make the opponent's discard. I guess we go ahead and just cast that. We'll take a point. Alright. Man, this almost got away from us here. And we're still only at 4. And there's a Dusk Animus. I was literally about to say, it's still a possibility. Oh, but sometimes the deck just wants to win. Yeah, we're attacking, I guess. Sure. And being at 4, I'm like, why not? Plus. And now they're in a have-to-block situation next turn. Because if they play something, even if it was another Animus, we'd make them sacrifice something, and then we attack with everything. Yep. We'll just block. Block. So we actually end up plus in life, and then we get access to a card we probably don't even need. Another Obliterator shows up, which is completely unnecessary. We're going to attack. Alright. Alright, works for me. Alright, y'all. I played a couple of extra hours, even off stream, messing with this thing and goofing around with weird plays and whatever. And I have to tell you, I don't think this is it. I don't think this needs to be Smuggler's Surprise. I think this deck just works as it was previously. Tiny Bones is cute, but you already have enough Death Touch things. I think you could even play the, what's it called? The green card that exiles an artifact would be fine. But it has the black kicker, whatever that thing is. I don't know why I always forget the name of that card. Terra Sunders. Like, this could be fine in the deck as well. Path of Peril is neat, but we don't have a way to maximize it, unfortunately. So you're kind of, if you don't run into the small creature decks, the card doesn't do a lot, except against some of those token-making decks with the artifacts and such. So at least has a use there. But honestly, like, this could just be playing, like, Aclazotz would probably be good. Playing the Bats would be good. I mean, literally, you could cut all 3 Smuggler Surprise, the 2 Tiny Bones, 1 of something else, and then just add 4 Bats and 1 or 2 Aclazotz, and I think the deck's just automatically better. I think the Bats just do enough disruption. You get some extra value. Now, yeah, you do. The Bats don't play well with Path of Peril, but that's fine, right? And I think Aclazotz works better for you, too, in those longer games, and even being able to gain some life against the mono red decks is fine. But, yeah, I wouldn't even... It's neat, it's fun, but when the deck doesn't have a way to ramp, this more often is going to be used to give your 4-power creatures hexproof and indestructible, probably, even more than you're going to flash something in. And honestly, I think I used it more times to mill and just find creatures to put into my hand, more than I did to actually use the surprise part of it. So, while it's neat, it just doesn't happen that often to be able to, like, flash in an Obliterator. The deck's not built that way. Obliterator doesn't lend itself to that. It's just easier to just go ahead and just play Obliterator and fight something. You know, that you're going to win more games that way than you are, like, sneak surprising fighting something. So while it is cool in concept, just didn't work out that way. So the list that we played, though, if you want to try it out, I could have got a little unlucky too. That's also the reality. But 2 Cut Down, 2 Tiny Bone, 2 Brushwhack, 3 Surprise, 4 Tail Swipe, 4 Go for the Throat, 4 Mosswood Dread Knight, 2 Liliana Veil, 2 Path of Peril, 3 Preacher, 2 Glissa, 4 Phyrexian Obliterator, 2 Shielder the Apocalypse. However, the list I post is probably going to be different. Like I said, I think I'm just going to add the bats in and play the Aclazats and call it good. And a little bit of a downside that it's not playing any new cards, but I don't know that this list really needs to play any new cards, if I'm being honest with you. It's good at just doing what it does, and sometimes you just gotta let lists be that. Like, don't overthink it. It's fine sometimes. But yeah, if you want something that does work, that I'm playing in paper and in arena, and got an amazing new card to help it out, check out this Boros Ashenel deck that actually got a huge upgrade. So that's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.